Windows XP Tune-Up video number 5. Okay, today we're going to take a look at some processes we can stop that will free up processor and memory as well. First thing we're going to take a look at is last access timestamps for files. This process can use a lot of processor creating timestamps of last access times for all the files that you currently have on your computer. And typically it's safe to turn this off unless you use some sort of backup software that requires those timestamps for backup processes. We'll go ahead and take a look now and show you how to stop this process. If you'll go to your Start button, select Run, and type in CMD to bring up the DOS command prompt. Once that's open, we're going to type the executable name, which is FSUTIL, and we're going to add a couple of different options here. We're going to do a space and type behavior, and then we're going to do another space and type set, and then we're going to add a space and all one word. We're going to type disable last access, then a space and the number 1, and select enter. Of course, you'll receive no notification that this is turned off, but it is now turned off. If you do need to turn these indexing files back on, it's the same command, but you change the 1 to a 0. We're going to go ahead and close this. The next thing we're going to look at are fonts. Fonts are loaded up in memory each time you boot the computer up. It's not required that you have too many font files. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Go to your Start button, select Control Panel, and we're going to look for the control for the fonts. Now, I don't have too many on here, so I'm probably pretty safe, but do remember, the less you have, the faster your computer is going to be. To review these fonts and see which ones they are and whether you use them or not, you can simply right click and choose Open, and here it shows the font, what it actually looks like. I don't typically use this font, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And to delete fonts, you simply right click and choose Delete, and it asks you if you're sure. Yes, I am sure. Now, this process could take quite a while to review all of these and decide whether you need them or not. Do not delete everything, or you will have no fonts on your computer to use in such programs as Word or any of the Office products. So go ahead and review those as you need, and you can delete the ones you don't use. The next thing we're going to look at are add and remove programs. Your hard drive can become cluttered with programs you no longer use, and there's an easy way to get rid of these programs. Simply go to the Start button, select Control Panel again, select Add and Remove Programs, and here are a list of all of the installed programs on the computer. Let's see here. Here's one I don't currently use. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. So you highlight the entry and select Remove. Are you sure you want to completely remove? Yes. And that's successfully removed. Let's see here if we can find another program. Okay, well, I don't currently see any other programs that I do not use. You may have many more. One thing to be aware of when uninstalling programs, if any of the files are shared, you will be notified upon uninstallation that there are shared files and that it doesn't appear that any other program uses them, but if any other program does use them, that program will no longer work. So typically, when asked to remove shared files, it's safer to say no, do not remove the shared files, and you can remove those later. Go ahead and close this item. And we'll close Control Panel. The next thing we're going to look at is turning off indexing service. Indexing service is a service used to list all of the files for Windows for faster searching. Let's go ahead and show you how to get rid of that. Simply select Start and open My Computer. And you're going to right-click your C drive, choose Properties, and on the General page down here at the bottom you see the Allow indexing service to index this disk for last file searching. What you'll do is just simply remove the check mark. It's also not recommended to compress a drive to save disk space, as it takes a longer time for your drive to access the information. Now this process will take a while. I'm going to go ahead and start this process and pause the recording. Once completed, we'll pick up from there. And it asks you to apply changes to C only or apply changes to C and all subfolders and files. And here we have apply changes to C and all subfolders and files. And then we're going to select OK. Here we go. I've encountered an error. I'm glad this came up. An error occurred applying attributes to a certain file. Access is denied. And I'm going to go ahead and retry once. And if it does not go ahead and proceed, I'm going to select Ignore All, because I don't want to be prompted for every file. And I'll go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, that process has completed now. To go ahead and invoke all the changes we've made, go ahead and perform a restart, and we'll see you in video number 6.